Yeah, so another brewing video. Yeah, I use fish tank heaters, inexpensive, um, reliable. I just give them a wash with some detergent and a cloth and make sure they're nice and clean, and then they're usually just stored, and then I'll get the jug boiling and just hold the cord and just pour boiling water up and down them and up and down the cord, and that's all I do. I don't always use a heater, like in the summertime, it's not necessary, but and you can always slip a heater in there. Like sometimes, like I'll cut this plastic and stick a heater in there and cover it, you tape over it or whatever. If the brew's got cold, the weather's cooled off. Um, yeah, so I did another video, but I'd realised I'd done the wrong date on the bottles. It's not the 5th yet; it's the 4th. So yeah, so basically you got to put the date on the bottles. Always put the date on the bottles. Like, don't think that you don't have to do that. It's a good idea. So it doesn't take long. You don't think about these things, you just do it. And you get into a routine. Um, so, yeah, anyway, always put your cap back on. Usually not with one hand. Yeah, so what else is there? I'll just show you. Oh, I like to stick them in the sink because I get them covered. There's me date malfunction. I stick them in this sink in the laundry and just I get them covered in beer and stuff when I'm bottling, so I just give them a quick rinse off. Yeah, so showing me a little bottle room. Um, oh, yeah, so I'm gonna have nice shelving in here eventually, but the beer needs to stay in the bottles at least 2 weeks, and you need to brew some beer and have a few bottles so that you can let it age long enough in the bottles. I've got about 180 bottles, I think, in total. So eventually, yeah, it'll be on nice, neat, efficient shelving. But yeah, you need to brew a few brews and let it age in the bottles. It ages, yeah, so a minimum of 2 weeks, unless it's the middle of winter. Like, it won't age very well if it's really, really cold. Sometimes, you might even try and warm it up in front of the fire. I've got an old car in the backyard. I stick bottles in the winter because it gets warmer in the car. Um, and yeah, so it tends to improve up until about 3 months, and then I don't know how long it lasts for because it's never. I've probably drunk it after that. I think sometimes I've found a bottle that's older than 6 months, and it's been really nice. But yeah, after 3 months, maybe you'll get an improvement, but it's marginal. In the the yeah, gets better in the bottles. Um, I got a bigger barrel, back in the past, and I was putting two brews in it, but yeah, it's just too much to deal with. So I don't do that anymore. I just do one at a time. Um, and so there you go.